Is that okay for everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to our first skincare seminar. We're all really excited about this as we've never done anything like this before. So welcome. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are in the world. And this is just a little introduction to us as a company. So we are called Go Eco Love, and we are an exciting eco-conscious beauty brand. We specialise in natural, organic, vegan and cruelty-free skincare, as well as sustainable fashion items, homemade candles, greeting cards and much more. So the thing that makes us special is the fact that our profits go straight to fund charities. We are currently working with a charity in Sri Lanka called the Aram Foundation. We have also just partnered with Green Acres Animal Rescue in Pembrokeshire in Milford Haven. And we've also just started sponsoring the Margam Football Club with our personalised jerseys. So lots of exciting developments are happening at the moment. And we're just trying to do everything we can to make a difference in communities at home, but also abroad. So the agenda for today is that Hannah is going to speak about skincare from a consumer's perspective and also from a young person's perspective. So what products are great for young skin and little tips and recommendations to build your own routine. I then will be talking about skincare from a blogger's perspective. I have a blog on Tumblr and a page on Instagram called Skincare Tips for Your 20s, which is all about, again, skincare from a young person's perspective, what ingredients to look out for, what sort of basic routine you should have. And then Dr. Sisson then will speak about skincare from a dermatologist perspective. So we're really going to have a nice mix of opinions and everything for this discussion. And we'll have some scientific expertise as well, just to enrich what we're talking about. So after everyone has spoken, we'll have a Q&A session. So please keep your questions till the end when we can answer them fully. And then we've also got a little surprise at the end about something exciting that we are launching. So I shall stop sharing so Hannah can share. And there we go.
Thank you. So my name's Hannah Patrick and I'm a marketing student at Buckinghamshire University, which is based in High Wycombe. And today I'll be speaking with you about skincare from a consumer's perspective. So when it comes to my own skincare routine, I do like to keep things quite simple. And I think this probably applies to a lot of people ages 15 to 20. However, recently when I have been online, I've been seeing a lot of young people using anti-aging products in their routines. And after doing research myself, I actually discovered that anti-aging creams used on younger skin can damage and even remove the outer layer of their skin, as their ingredients have been found to be too harsh, and this can actually lead to sun sensitivity. So for teenagers who are looking to take care of their skin, the first thing I would recommend is getting enough beauty sleep. So as you sleep, your skin produces collagen, which will leave your skin looking plumper and reduce the sign of wrinkles. Second step, which is really important, is having a good wash routine. So washing your face once in the evening, once in the morning is just a really good way of getting rid of any excess oil and dirt and any bacteria on your skin. And a really good product I do use myself is Garnier's Micellar Cleansing Water. And this also works to remove makeup, but it does get rid of any dirt and oil in your pores without, what's the word? Being sensitive to your skin, so it's really good. And the second is using a lot of cream. So if you find a cream good for your skin, it really just helps to make your skin look a lot smoother and feel smoother as well. So one brand that I really do recommend is CeraVe. So their products are all affordable. So all the products I'm going to show you today are under £20, which is quite good for a skincare range. So their foaming facial cleanser is a really good product I recommend you can add to your wash routines. It is really good for removing oil and dirt deep within your pores, and it also contains hyaluronic acid, which provides moisture to your skin. CeraVe also have a range of moisturizers. So they have an AM and a PM. So the AM works to moisturize your face throughout the day, and it also contains an SPF of 30, which helps to prevent against UV damage. So you won't really need a sunscreen, it's a 2-in-1 there. And The evening one moisturizes your skin throughout the night, and it's ultra lightweight, so you won't really feel it. If you are a bit older, sorry, so in your late teens, early 20s, and you want to intensify your skincare routine, using a vitamin C serum is really good as it provides antioxidants, which can protect your skin against the environment. They also work really well to visibly remove signs of wrinkles, and it can be layered with other products that you can wear your makeup on top of it, no problem. And I think people's main concern when it does come to skincare is dark circles and puffiness. So using an eye repair cream is really good. CeraVe's one's good. It's non-greasy and fast absorbing. You can wear it on top of makeup, suitable for any skin type, and it does help to reduce the dark circles and puffiness. So what have we spoken about? So the simpler the better. So a lot of anti-aging creams can contain harsh ingredients. So sleeping is a really good way of making your skin better. A great wash routine and a good moisturizer is all you really need. CeraVe, a very affordable brand, and vitamin C is really good for helping to improve and prevent signs of wrinkles, and eye repair cream can help to reduce the appearance of dark circles and puffiness. So that's all from me. Thank you very much. And we'll go back to Fionn to speak about skincare from a consumer's perspective.
Okay, thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Okay, then. Okay, so this is skincare from a blogger's perspective. I've had my blog on Tumblr now for roughly 2 years, and that's just stemmed from a passion about skincare, really. So I read as much as I can about skincare online, always trying to educate myself on different products and different ways to use products. And this is what I'll be talking to you about today, really, and just basic skincare routine that can suit pretty much every skin type as well. So first of all, it is important to know what your skin type is, because if you use the wrong products for your skin type, then you won't get the results you're really looking for. So a quick and easy way to do this is to just wash your face with a very basic, gentle, non-stripping cleanser. You don't want anything too harsh, no strong ingredients like salicylic acid or anything potentially irritating. Just something very, very basic that will maintain your skin's barrier. Wait for 1 hour and don't use any skincare products. So just have a completely fresh face and leave that for an hour. And then after that time, you should be able to tell what your skin type is. So if you touch your face and it's greasy all over, chances are you have oily skin. If you have an oily T-zone, which is your forehead, nose and chin, then chances are you have combination skin, so your cheeks won't feel as oily as if you have oily skin. If your skin is feeling dry and tight, maybe a bit flaky and maybe a bit red, then chances are you have dry skin. And then if your skin is slightly reactive or just feels like it needs something extra to sort of soothe it and calm it down, bring down any potential inflammation you have, then you might have sensitive skin. So before using any strong skincare products, it's important to conduct a patch test. This is really, really good to find out if you could have a potential reaction to a skincare product and just to save yourself hassle in the future. And this is exactly what you would do if you were dyeing your hair, for instance. It's the same protocol, and just to make sure that your skin doesn't go through any allergic reactions, really. So a simple way to do this is to apply a small amount of product behind your ear, so maybe say a 10 pence amount size. And really tuck it away here so that when you're showering, it won't get wet and it won't get in the way. Leave it for 48 hours, so try not to touch it, try not to get it wet, try not to cleanse that area because you really want to see if you will have a reaction. And then if you suffer any of the following symptoms, so redness, dryness, itchiness, or any irritation, then chances are you've had a reaction to the product. Always make sure that you have someone else nearby who can check as well to really look behind your ear to see if there's any redness going on. And then you'll be able to see then if you have a reaction. So make sure to stay away from that product in the future, but be happy knowing that you've saved your face from a horrible fate, because reactions can be very, very serious. So just be happy that you haven't put your whole body through that, really. So this is how to to nail a basic skincare routine. Every skincare routine should have a cleanser because this is the sort of fresh slate that you need before using any of the skincare products. So if you have oily to combination skin, you should use a gel or a foamy cleanser. This is a great way to make sure that all the dirt, all the sebum, all the sort of excess oils that your skin is producing is swept away before you crack on with the rest of your routine for maximum efficiency. And the sulfates in a foamy cleanser really make sure that this happens. For drier skin, you want to go for the opposite. So really you want to go for a creamy, non-foaming cleanser, just to maintain as much moisture as possible on your skin, to make sure that you don't strip away any oil really, just to make sure that you have the maximum nourishment you can. And then for sensitive skin, a cleansing balm or a lotion is also great. So you kind of want to go somewhere in the middle. You don't want to go too creamy and you don't want to go too foamy, because sensitive skin is a bit trickier to deal with really. So something that is just very, very gentle, no strong ingredients, fragrance free as well if you can. And this is great just to cleanse your skin in the most gentle way possible really. Next then, moisturiser. Every single skin type, doesn't matter how oily your skin is or how prone you are to breakouts, you have to use a moisturiser to have the healthiest skin possible and to prevent premature signs of aging. If you don't moisturise, you can have dehydration lines in your skin, and this can be solved with a moisturiser. So for oily to combination skin, a gel texture is great because it's really lightweight, it feels really fresh and cooling on the skin, and it doesn't block your pores, which is something that everyone wants to make sure they don't do. And it's particularly great for the summer as well, because people often think in the summer, oh, you know, I don't really need to moisturize, I'm sweating so much, it feels uncomfortable. But this is a great way of making sure you're still providing the hydration your skin needs, but without overloading it really. Again, for dry skin, it's the opposite. So a creamy, hydrating texture, you want a very nice, rich, thick cream. For morning and night really, if you feel that your skin needs it. And yeah, just look for moisturizers that also contain oils. So you can have olive oil in there, almond oil, all these wonderful oils that just provide even more hydration compared to normal creams. And then for sensitive skin, you want a light lotion texture. So the brand Simple, for instance, do a very, very nice hydrating light moisturizer. And again, this makes sure that you're sort of giving the calming sensation your skin needs, but without making it too much really, because sometimes thicker creams can be really rich and have lots of very strong ingredients really. And for sensitive skin, you kind of want to avoid this. And then the last step in a basic skincare routine is sunscreen. Again, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your skin tone. Everybody needs to use sunscreen to prevent skin cancer and also to prevent sun damage as well. So for oily to combination skin, there are gel-based sunscreens available, and these usually come from Korea. So just like with the gel moisturizer, it's a great way of having very gentle nourishment to your skin, but without overdoing it. And you can also have a mist as well. So Garnier, for instance, have a mist sunscreen, which you can use to top up your sunscreen throughout the day over makeup as well. And it's very gentle, it doesn't interfere with your makeup, doesn't sit on the skin in any kind of heavy way. It's a great, great way to look after oily combination skin. And this is what I tend to do in the summer when it's really hot and I can't bear to have like a very thick cream on my skin. For dry skin, you can have cream-based sunscreens. These are the most popular and the most basic really. And you should look out for more hydrating ingredients. So you can have sunscreens with, say, hyaluronic acid in there, which is great for retaining moisture. You can have them with other oils as well. So keep an eye out for more nourishing ingredients that specifically cater to dry skin. And then sensitive skin should look out for more mineral-based, fragrance-free sunscreens. Mineral-based is better tolerated to those with sensitive skin, as chemical sunscreens, which are the usual thick creams that we use, can cause reactions if you do have particularly reactive skin. So it's best to go for mineral-based in this instance, but any skin type can go mineral-based as well. It's all to do with preference, really. So now that you know how to nail a basic skincare routine, there are optional additions to your routine that you can also do, which I personally think are really beneficial. And these are what I do a few times a week as well, just to enrich my skincare routine. So exfoliation is something everyone can benefit from again. And there are two main ways of exfoliating. You have physical scrubs, which use physical particles to really scrub the skin and to cleanse away dirt in the pores. And this is great for particularly oily combination skin. But it's important to make sure that the particles that are used are safe, because there are lots of exfoliators with apricot pits and walnut shells, and these are far too abrasive for every skin type. So make sure that you are avoiding those, and that instead you're looking for your yoga beads or rice instead for safe exfoliation. If that's not your kind of thing, you're not into facial scrubs, there are chemical exfoliants. These are also called alpha hydroxy acids. And the main types are lactic acid, which is great for skin texture. If you've got bumpy skin, this is really great to get rid of that sort of not smooth feeling. Glycolic acid is great for brightening the skin. So if you have pigmentation on the skin, it can really help to lighten those scars. And then mandelic acid is great for sensitive skin. This is much better tolerated to those who are potentially reactive, as it penetrates the skin much slower. So this is a great option as well. If you have sensitive skin, but you're really wary of scrubbing away your skin or using any kind of harsh acid, then this is the more suitable option for you. And with either option, whether you go for a chemical exfoliant or a physical scrub, you should only use these options 2 to 3 times a week maximum, really. But again, it's all up to your preference. I wouldn't go over 3, but you could just do it once a week as well. Another optional addition to your routine is a face mask. I am a massive fan of face masks, and I think that's just such a great way to give yourself some self-care and to unwind after a long week. And again, there are different options for all skin types. So if you have dry or sensitive skin, then a sheet mask, aka a tissue mask, is great for you, because these are drenched in essence or serum. So this makes sure that you really put in as much moisture as possible into your skin. And these can tackle all sorts of skincare concerns. So for instance, you can have a vitamin C sheet mask if you want to brighten up your skin, or a green tea mask to sort of calm everything down. And these are great, they're inexpensive. Do make sure to check that they are biodegradable though, as sheet masks can often take a long time to break down if they're not. But these are great if you have skin that needs to be calmed down. And then if you have oily or acne prone skin, then clay or mud-based masks are the best. These really make sure to draw out impurities and hit reset on your complexion, really. It just balances everything, gets rid of excess oils, tackles the cause of breakouts, treats existing breakouts. And it's just like, it's not a quick fix, as you do need to use them over time for results, but it's a great way to sort of start getting the ball rolling. And again, you don't need to use face masks a lot. You do hear of people using sheet masks every single day, but this really is not necessary. You can use them 1 to 2 times a week to get the results that you want. A final thing then, for an optional addition to your routine, is a serum. This is something I use every single day, twice a day, as I think this is a great way to tackle specific skincare concerns. So I personally have acne-prone skin, and I find that serums really help to kind of combat this and work well with the other products in my routine. So for dry skin, hyaluronic acid is great. This is something that can hold 1,000 times its weight in water, which means that if you use the serum before a moisturizer, it holds onto the moisturizer much better and makes it work harder effectively. Any moisture you put on top of your skin will be absorbed better, and you will have softer, smoother skin. For acne-prone skin, a niacinamide serum is great. So this battles congestion, it tackles skin texture, it tackles post-acne marks on your skin. So if you have red marks after you've had a spot, it will help brighten those. And it also helps regulate your oil production. So this really does tick all the boxes if you have this kind of skin type. And it's very non-irritating as well. It's not one of those ingredients where, you know, it works for some but not for others, like salicylic acid. Some people just don't like that. This is very well tolerated across the board, really. And then if you have dull or pigmented skin, so say you have sun damage, or again, you have pigmentation from a skin condition like melasma, or you've had acne, then vitamin C is great. You need at least a concentration of about 8% to see a difference. But this is great to give you that glow, and particularly with summer around the corner, this is great just to sort of have your skin feel all alive and healthy, ready for the warmer weather. So just to recap what I have spoken about, a basic routine should consist of a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen for all skin types. To find out your skin type in the first place, just wash your face and leave it untouched for an hour, and then you should be able to tell what your skin type is. And then always conduct a patch test before trying strong ingredients. So again, just put a little bit of product behind your ear and leave it for 48 hours. And Go Eco Love are a vegan, cruelty-free and natural brand who funds charities through their profits. So this is what makes us special. And this is why we really hope that you would like to try our products at some point. So that's the end of my presentation. I'll now stop sharing so Dr. Sisson can tell us about skincare from a dermatologist perspective.
Okay, let me just share my screen. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be sharing some practical tips from a dermatologist perspective. So this is the outline of my presentation. So first is we should know how to identify our skin type. So as Fion said, so we have the following skin types. So we have normal skin, oily skin, sensitive, dry, and combination skin. So normal skin feels supple. It has no dry patches. There's minimal blemishes, and it does not react easily to skincare products. While oily skin is shiny and greasy and has enlarged pores. Sensitive skin, on the other hand, burns or stains after using skincare products. Dry skin has the presence of flaky, dry, and rough patches. While combination skin is oily into T-zone with dry patches in some areas. So next is what are our skin concerns? So we can have the following. So pigmentation in sunspots, fine lines and wrinkles, acne, rosacea, and many more. Some skincare tips for oily and combination skin are the following. So you should look for gel cleansers or foamy cleansers, lightweight or gel moisturizers with more humectants than occlusives. So examples of humectants are glycerin and hyaluronic acid. And you should look also for lightweight sunscreens with matte finish. This is useful especially for those who live in hot, humid weather, like here in the Philippines. Skincare tips for dry skin, you should look for cream or milk cleansers, cream moisturizers with more occlusives and emollients, cream sunscreens with moisturizing ingredients. So examples of these moisturizing ingredients are glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and ceramide. For those with sensitive skin, you can look for gel, cream, or milk cleansers, gel or cream cleansers with more soothing ingredients like green tea, chamomile, and aloe vera, gel or cream sunscreens with mineral UV filters. So these are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, and fragrance-free skincare products with short ingredients list to minimize the risk of irritation or allergies. For those with normal skin, any cleanser can be used as long as its pH balance. So the pH should be between 4.5 to 5.5, which is slightly acidic. Any moisturizer can be used as long as it does not feel heavy or greasy after application. Any sunscreen can also be used as long as it's broad spectrum with an SPF of at least 30. And then these are the ingredients to look for based on some skin concerns. So for hyperpigmentation, you can look for vitamin C, azelaic acid, kojic acid, arbutin, niacinamide, licorice, soy, retinoids, alpha hydroxy acids, among others. For acne, you can look for ingredients with salicylic acid, alpha hydroxy acids, retinoids, azelaic acid, and benzoyl peroxide. For fine lines and wrinkles, you can look for retinoids, peptides, vitamin C, and AHAs in skincare ingredients. And then for enlarged pores, you can look for retinoids, BHAs, AHAs, PHAs or polyhydroxy acids, niacinamide, and green tea. So these are some of just practical skincare tips. So first, we should aim for healthy skin and not perfect skin because healthy skin should be able to fulfill its functions of protection, sensation, thermoregulation, appearance, and wound healing. Skincare is also individualized, so it is not one size fits all. Next, consistency and patience are must-haves in your skincare routine to be able to reap its benefits. Then next, less is more in skincare. So you don't need to have a lot of products to have an effective skincare routine. Next is don't fall for the hype. So there are a lot of new releases that are being launched every month. So if your skincare product is working for you, you don't need to change it up every so often. Next is to check product labels for expiration dates because expired skincare can do more harm than good. Next is your skincare regimen need not break the bank. So as Hannah said earlier, it doesn't need to be expensive for your skincare to be effective. And then last is always consult a dermatologist for guidance because consulting a dermatologist for guidance can can they can recommend the your skincare products that are best suited for what your skin needs. So thank you for listening. So you may get in touch with my following contact details. And thank you again for inviting me.
Lovely, thank you, Dr. Sisson. So I think Han is now going to lead the Q&A.
Yes. So if anyone does have any questions, we can take them now. Let's get it right. we go. Wrong page. Can't see any questions. They be in the chat box.
No, I can't see anything either.
Okay, just a couple minutes and then maybe we go on to announcements, Fionn.
Yeah, sure. I have a question actually for Dr. Sisson, if you don't mind me asking. What sort of concentration should people look out for with skincare? So with ingredients like salicylic acid and niacinamide, are there specific concentrations people should look out for?
For salicylic acid, it's best to look for concentrations 2% and below to avoid irritation. And then for niacinamide, in studies, they found out that 4 to 5% of niacinamide is already effective. The ones that are sold at 10 or 20% can be irritating for some people. So I usually recommend a lower percentage, which is around 4 to 5%.
Great, thank you. And do people start to, if you use that type of ingredient over a long period of time, can your skin sort of get used to it and then you have to increase the concentration, or is it always fine to stick to the same concentration?
Actually, it depends on the skincare product. It does not mean that the skin is becoming immune to the effects of the skincare product. It just means that the skin is able to adapt well, so it does not experience, it does not show any sign of irritation. Contrary to popular belief, higher concentration does not mean that it's better. Higher concentration can in skincare products can actually mean that there will be more irritation, and it's not necessarily it does not necessarily mean that it's more effective. Actually, we can make the most of our skincare products by consulting a board certified dermatologist on how to properly incorporate them in our skincare routine, so that we are guided and so that we can also reap the maximum benefits.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
it doesn't look like anything's coming through. So I'm a little surprised at the end now. We are really excited to announce that we are launching a YouTube series, our first comprehensive YouTube series, and it's all about skincare again. And it focuses on 4 main things. So one is basic skincare advice. So it kind of covers what we've talked about today, but with a bit more detail and in a long video. Then we have how to use a body butter, how to use a body scrub, and how to use a face mask. And all along the way, we give little tips on how to best use these products for the best efficiency, and also different types of ingredients you might want to look out for based on your skin type or certain concerns. And we're really, really excited. We've never done something like this before, and we're excited to have more series in the future based on other topics like sustainability as well. So very exciting times. This will be launched very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be posting it on YouTube, of course, and also our social media channels. So do look out for that. And we're really excited. And thank you so much for coming today as well. We're hoping to do more skincare seminars in the future, but also seminars on different topics. So thank you very much for coming. And yeah, we hope that you've enjoyed. And do take a look at our website, which is goequallove.com. We're also on Facebook, we're on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. So do take a look at our content. We have lots of educational content on how to look after skin, as well as how to live a cleaner, greener life in general in a more sustainable and ethical way. and lots of other tips. And there's information about how we help charities and how you can help others as well. So do take a look at our blog on our website and all daily tips we have on our social media channels. So yeah, thank you very much for coming, and we hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you.
Thanks.